Just by a quick raise of hands, how many people had parents growing up that told you if you try your hardest, someday you can change the world? A few of you? Oh, your parents are different than mine then. Well, I'm not going to say they're complete dream crushers, but they were practical. For example, if one night I didn't eat my vegetables, most parents would say something like, there are starving children in Africa. Whereas my parents would say, there are starving children right down the street. You see, when I was younger, I completely missed it. But as I look back on these lessons now, I realize my parents saw a concept that took me until this last summer to grasp. It was May 20th of this year when disaster struck Moore, Oklahoma. While I was back home in Oregon, I felt called to do something due to my personal connection with the state. So I got together with my best friend Grant, and we put together a single box of supplies to ship to the Red Cross in Oklahoma. Well, that night, my parents stumbled across the box, and after asking about its purpose, were surprised and almost shocked at what to Grant and I was a simple and small act. You see, both my parents are teachers, and the next day, they went and told their students about our project and brought them in on this mission. And again, we had a reaction. That night, the students went home and told their parents about what we were doing, and this reaction of shock and surprise at such a simple and small act began to gain some momentum. In fact, one parent was so surprised, she wrote an article in the local paper about what we were doing, and now the entire community was on board. By the end of the week, we were able to collect 50 boxes of supplies and $1,000 of donations to ship to the Red Cross in Oklahoma. Now let's take a step back and look at this project, focusing on the reactions we got at each stage. The reactions we got from those joining in got bigger and bigger as it stayed within my own community, my own little world of Happy Valley, Oregon. But as soon as we shipped the supplies to Oklahoma, we received almost the same reaction as Kevin Durant's $1 million donation that was made public later that week. To me, this comparison in reactions begs the question. Why is it that we as human beings give such big reactions to small acts of service, but such small reactions to big acts of service as if they're expected? Well, my parents knew the answer to that question a long time ago. Whether it was making me clean up our local city parks or packing an extra sandwich in my lunchbox for a student that was less fortunate than me, they weren't inspiring me to change the world, but my world. The same theory applies for Grant and I. When we set out to ship that single box of supplies, we weren't trying to change the world as a whole, but only a small part of it. And that's precisely why we got the reaction we did. You see, there's a certain power in relativity. When people can connect to something and feel as if they're a part of it. As if what they're doing isn't just changing the lives of those intended, but changing theirs in much of the same way. It's that reaction of shock and awe when we find out someone bought our $4 drink at Starbucks that makes us believe we are capable of creating that same reaction for somebody else. Fact is, my parents were realists. They knew from the time I was young that with a 5'9" physique and a pretty terrible jump shot, I'm never going to be able to win an NBA Rookie of the Year title and make a one-time $1 million donation to the Red Cross. But what they did know is that I, as well as every single person in this room, is capable of committing a small act of service every day that will eventually gain enough of a reaction to add up to a priceless impact. While those large acts of service create monumental change for the world, it's those small acts we are all capable of committing every day that change our world. Thank you.